YouTube is happening. It is Thursday, September 25th. We're talking college football week 5. I know the season's flying by, isn't it? We have 53 games on the slate. We have one today, 3 tomorrow, including a couple ranked teams on the road. On a Friday night, suspicious. And then we have everybody else on Saturday that you see before you. So we're going to cover a good many of these games. 53, I can't cover them all. You know that. So there's going to be games that just get left out. Like Eastern versus Central Michigan. Sorry, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Just can't do it. Bowling Green, Ohio. Don't care. Sorry. If you want to see the stats for every single game, you got to become a plus member on the HQ. That way you get access to the spreadsheets, and then you can literally pick through and pick any game you want. You can see it. So just pick one, boom, there you go. So enough of that. Or if you just want to type that list of plays that look like this gets sent out to all the members too. So they get everything they see here for every sport, actually, not just football. So if you want that, all you got to do is go check out the HQ. Simple as that. So we have 53 games. Let's stop wasting time. Let's go to the first one right now. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to film these in kind of like little bunches. That way we'll do a few games, take a break, film a few games, take a break, so on, so on. How's that work? Sound good? Cool. So let's jump to the first game. We're going to cover tonight's game because it's tonight's game. It's the only game on. So Army, ECU. If this was on Saturday, it was be a pass 100%. But it's not because it's today. So ECU at home, 3.5, 52.5 is our total. We go to the sheets, we look at the numbers, and we see what can we take advantage of. I'm going to use this as a teaching moment to show people who've never been here how this works. We look at offense versus defense on both passing and rushing, and then third downs, and then turnover/takeaways. We look at all that and look to see who's doing well. Army is a service academy. They do not throw, hence they are 133rd when it comes to passing. They're averaging 109 their last 3 games. ECU, pass defense, pretty good. Rushing though, 5v20. ECU shuts down the run. They are doing very well at that in 3-4 games so far. So in 4 games, yeah. So Army's gonna run, but Army runs a little differently. They're gonna be diving at your legs, and it's never fun to play a service academy. Ask anyone who's played against them, they've all said the same thing. It sucks. So I expect Army to have some success, but I think 17 v 55, that's a slight lean for ECU. 12 v 74. I am going to bet something on this because it's the only game on tonight. So, and I will be flipping back and forth between this and the NFL game. So, this one, ECU at home by 3.5. I do like that. I think since their run defense is so good, they should be able to thwart Army's attack a little bit, hopefully. And the fact that their numbers are good here. They're fourth in takeaways. They do very well. Only thing they're really, really bad at is penalty yards. Army, naturally, is going to be very disciplined. So, yeah, give me ECU. It's 3.5. I'm taking 3. And I will tell you right now, I will buy every hook I have to buy. I do not care. So, ECU minus 3. Because some people are like, oh, you should never buy points. Bro, it's my money. I'm going to do what I want with it. So, I rather have I'm buying a push potential. Just in case ECU wins by 3, I push. 3.5, you could lose. 3 is a very key number. So, let's take that. Let's move on to the next game, which is going to be the Friday slate, which is going to be, let's scroll down to this. Here we go. We got Florida State against Virginia, great game. TCU, Arizona State, great game. Houston, Oregon State, probably not a great game, but hey, whatever. For Friday games, we're going to cover all 3. Let's jump in the first one, which is Florida State and Virginia. And we come over here and we see 6.5 Florida State, 59.5. Now, the first question people ask, what do people know? When you think of Florida State, you think of, oh, they beat Bama. That's the first thing you think of. And it's like, what have they done since? Literally played cupcake after cupcake. So two cupcake in a row, obviously. So, but they've been great against those cupcakes. They're devouring them easily. Second in points at 58. Virginia is 3-0. They've won 2 in a row now, but you can see their numbers. So we look for the differences. 40 versus 86. So yeah, Florida's, I don't trust Castellanos to throw. I just don't. I'm sorry. I know Virginia's not the greatest pass defense, but still. 13 v 28, cool. 7, 18, 239. They all kind of cancel out everything. There's a lot of green on this screen. You see it. The main thing I'm seeing is that it is in Virginia. And that's what I care about. Florida State is ranked 8. Virginia is not. It's a Friday night on the road. It's Florida State's first road game of the season, which matters in college more than you think it does. It matters a ton. So the fact that we're week 5 and they're just not going on the road, I like Virginia plus 7, 6.5, and I can buy that to plus 7. I'm going Virginia plus 7 because I can see this being a close game. Virginia's one loss was a 31-35 loss in a game I took Virginia, I believe. So I do. Was it them? I'm pretty sure it was. Let me just check real quick. That was against NC State on the road at NC State. They lost 35-31. I had them to cover, I believe. So they beat Coastal 48-7 at home. William & Mary and Stanford 48-20. That was good against Stanford. So They play two cupcakes as well. Coastal's not a cupcake, are they? I guess they're not that good right now, so I guess we can't call them that. But I'm taking Virginia +7. I don't want. There's no props. Only time we're gonna look at props is if there's a clear disadvantage of something, and then we want to look at the prop just in case. So moving on, game 3 is going to be TCU and Arizona State. All right, that is what, 2.5. Arizona State's favorite at home, huh? I mean, it's a home game. It makes sense. It do be making sense. We just talked about it. Let's go over. Bang. Not that game. Not that one. This one. Okay, where's the advantages? Hoover can throw the ball. We do know that. He can toss that tater. 341 versus 94. TCU is my pick so far. Anything else, want to change my mind. You can't throw and you can't stop the throw, so bad be bad. Amazing. If you're top 10 out of 136 teams, yeah, you're good. 94. That cancels that out. Cancels that out. That leans TCU again. Number 5 in the country in third down percent versus 118. If you can't get third downs, you can't move the ball. You can't move the ball, you can't score. So that's why you're 83rd in scoring. So yeah, TCU by 2.5. I can get TCU +2.5. That means I can get TCU +3, and I feel real warm and fuzzy inside. That's all I'm doing. I'm going TCU +3. Don't care. The numbers are the numbers. Yes, they're on the road, but they have played on the road already. So that makes me, the first road game is always like, whoa, okay, you get a road shock. Ask Bama how it happened. Ask other teams. But they played on the road. Who did they play on the road? I'm curious now. Let me take a little peek ski. Let's see who they played. They played at North Carolina and whooped that ass. That's right. 48-14. They beat SMU last week for the skillet. So yeah, I'm taking TCU on the road. I don't care. I'm not buying Arizona State, especially with these numbers. I can't. Their offense is so bad. That's why they're 27 points, 83rd. Give me TCU +3 on the road. Let's move on to the next one before we take a break. And it's going to be Houston, Oregon State. And it's Friday. I'll cover it. I got you. Houston's not bad. Houston's pretty good. 13.5 with a, 47.5 total. I'm down for that. I ride for that. Let's go ahead and bounce over to Oregon State. Oh, Oregon State is bad. Oh my God. They're 0-4. Okay. How bad is bad though? You see the numbers, but let's look at the actual like badness of them. This is their 4 losses right here on the side. Cal is bad. Fresno is bad. Texas Tech whooped that ass, and Oregon whooped that ass in a rivalry game, which they usually keep close. Oregon State is not good. Just not good. Houston has amazing defense when it comes to the pass defense, which is the only thing Oregon State can do good. The only thing they do well is throw the ball, and Houston's going to shut that shit down. 37 v 121. Houston's going to run it down their throat. So when I say that, and they can't run the ball, so this is a thing I kind of want to look at a prop on. We want to pop over the props now. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Go get you a week. It's there for free for every sport. We're going Cougars, Beavers. Funny. Anyways, I want running. That's what I want. I don't want Murphy throwing. I want running from, who's the main running back for Houston? I have no damn clue. So, because I don't know much about Houston. I just know they're fairly good. I've watched bits and pieces of them. So, Dean Connors rush receiving. Sure. Let's grab you. That's receiving yards. You must be, yeah, running back. Rush receiving 88.5. This is his 2025 so far. 135 rushing with no receiving. So mainly you're rushing. You're not really catching anything on the backfield. So let's go rush right there. 89 and the 132 in the last 2 games. Steno of Austin, that was 27-0. But yeah, you've done great these two. 72.5 could be the play. Or you could set Houston on the road at 14 or 13.5. I like that. So give me Houston minus 13.5. I like that a lot better than this prop. But this will be the player I would take, because how are they going to stop him? Look, they're giving up 204 a game in the last 3 games. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, look at the average. They're getting worse as the season goes on, too. Oh, it's going to be a long night for you. Oh, man, Oregon State. I can see Oregon State going like 0-12 at this point. You're losing the teams you shouldn't. Oh, my God. Yeah. All right. We're taking Houston 13.5 on the spread. That means I have 4 games and 4 plays. I did not plan that, but it just came out that way. So let's take a small break and get a water. All right. So now we can move on to Saturday. We went Thursday done, Friday done, Saturday time. There are 49 games on Saturday. Is that right? 49 left. Yeah, I think 3. Yeah, makes sense. 49 minus 4. So let's go ahead and jump into those games. We're just going to go down the list on Outlier. If it doesn't show up, it means it got skipped, which means it doesn't have a line, or it's some small school, FCS, whatever, what have you. So let's just go ahead and go down from here. We got Notre Dame, Arkansas. Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk about that one. Let me show that one. Oh, pop to the next screen. Need a hotkey, like a quick button for this. Let's see. There's your game right there. Arkansas can throw. Notre Dame can't stop the throw. Simple. Notre Dame can run. Arkansas can't stop the run a little bit, though. maybe but they can run and they can't really. We got offensive advantages here. Actually, we have 4 offensive advantages overall, and then oh my God, look at Arkansas's third down defense. Ooh, disgusting. 132, 54.5, giving up the last 3 games. 22v1. Okay, this is over. This is an over all day. It's 64 and a half. I see why. I absolutely see why. Both teams are scoring. Both teams can't stop a nosebleed. That is something. We're going over. 64 and a half? Sure. I would love it at 63. If it comes down, try to get 63 because it's a key number. But 64 and a half, sure. With these offenses, who's going to stop them? I don't see it. So moving on from there, let me go back to the other screen. And there we go. Let's go on down. USC and Illinois. Now this one, this is a game. This is one I don't know. This is one of those ones I want to leave alone because USC's traveling to Illinois. It is a 9 o'clock kickoff for USC, so that's weird to begin with. I don't know. Defenses look bad, both sides. We already saw USC go to Purdue earlier this year. They didn't cover. So, but they can't run the ball. Now, they just got obliterated by Indiana, too. So it's like, I don't know what we're going to do. So, man, I can't. I'm not doing this. It's USC by 6.5. It feels like it should be higher, but down the road it's 9 o'clock. I'm passing on this one. We're not doing this one. So, what is Z there? What the hell's that? We want a dash in this one. We're not playing that one. So we're gonna pass on this one. It's just too much weird stuff. It's a situation I don't like. So team got blown out. Other team on the road, 9 o'clock kickoff. Too much weird stuff. Let's move on from there. Let's go back over to the other screen, which is over here. And we got Louisville and Pitt. Absolutely. We will look at that one. Not a problem. Louisville Pitt. I'm cool with that game. And we see Louisville's making their first road game of the year too, which is, again, like Florida State, not a good thing. So Pitt is Louisville's favorite, 4.5. Pitt is plus 4.5, 57.5 is our total. And we see both offenses really good. That all this is canceling out. Both teams can't run the ball, but defense is better for Pitt. I think I like Pitt plus 4.5 at home. I think I do. Who has Pitt's lost to? I am curious by that, though. Who did Pitt lose to? Pitt lost to West Virginia, right? Yeah, because they were whooping West Virginia's ass, and West Virginia came back and won the game. So, crazy. I like Pitt at home. Yeah, I like Pitt. It's plus 4.5. But do I love it enough to take it? Is there a clear advantage here for us to take this? It's Saturday. I don't have to take every game on Saturday now. None of this is clear. Defense here, under perhaps maybe a play, 57.5. They're combining for a lot of damn points, but the defenses are both nasty. Under 57 might be the move for real. You're good at pass defense and you're good at throwing. These two cancel out. Those two, that leans defense all day, and that leans defense all day. It's too close. If anything, I would lean it under, but we're going to pass on this one. There's nothing really screaming take a side here. So from there, we go South Alabama, North Texas. I don't care. Sorry. I just don't. 1-3 at 4-0. Yeah, 12.5, not a chance. Bowling Green, Ohio, don't care. Moving on. Duke, Syracuse. I do care about this one. I kind of want to see what the numbers are looking like for Syracuse after that Clemson game. Yes. So we have it's Duke 5.5 on the road. The 2 of the 4 worst teams in the country in pass defense. This should be fun. 61.5 their total, huh? Menza versus, well, their starter's out for the season, but the backup didn't look bad. So I can see them still tossing that tater. They don't run the ball, so it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of this heavy throwing. 61.5. Give me the over. Absolutely. So over 61.5. I'd play it to 63 plus easily. So third down defenses suck for Duke. Yeah. Penalty yards suck for Duke. Syracuse plus 5.5 might be a good play too. But we want to see more of like, let's see what the backup does with like some preparation and stuff. So he looked fine when he came in. He looked fine. So there you go. That's laughable. Okay. Moving on. Go back over here. We got this. What else we got now? We got Rutgers and Minnesota. I guess we'll look at it. I don't care about this one, but I know some of you might. So Rutgers first road game. That ain't good. Number 1 rush defense is Minnesota. Rutgers can't run the ball. They can't. Rutgers is 12th in passing. Who have you played? You have not played anybody good. I know. You're 3-1 though, so I don't care about this game. But there's the numbers pass for me. Move on. Let me make sure I block that off because I'm not playing it. Next is, let's see. Oh, make sure I have this right. My sheet's not in line with this. Oh no. Hold up. I said I was taking Duke, Syracuse. What did I take? Duke Syracuse over 61. Yes. And I said Arkansas Notre Dame. I'm taking over 64.5, right? Yes, I did. Haven't even got the game yet. Okay. Cool. Different order. I gotta look at the list. Gotta pay attention to that. So Louisville Pitt was a pass for me. That's right. And, okay, we're good now. We're good. We're Gucci. Rutgers of Minnesota is a pass for me. Cincy and Kansas. Absolutely gonna check a look at that one. Kansas. And we see the numbers. Literally the same number, basically. That's a push. That's a push. That leans Cincy running the ball. That's a push. This means they both suck at third down, which means there's gonna be a lot of punting happening, which is under potentially. Especially with these, yeah, same situation. Nothing screaming, take a side. They both suck at this. Everything's kind of close. I don't want this. Y'all have fun passing on this one, absolutely. Come back. GT and Wake. Should be GT, but you never know. GT's on the road. We'll see. We'll look at the numbers first. Wake Forest. Push, basically. Push. Wake can run on Georgia Tech a little bit, which is weird that Georgia Tech is going to struggle to run against somebody, but hey, Wake's doing good at that. They suck at fourth down. I've learned this. They're both kind of, you're kind of at third down. Your defense, everything's average. There's nothing screaming this one. This is a pass. Don't love it. Moving on. From here, we got UCF and Kansas State. Oh my God, two teams that, K-State is having a rough year, aren't they? So K-State, yeah. How are you 121 in yards per pass? That means you're throwing the shortest passes ever. Third down percent offense is trash. You can't throw the ball. You can't run the ball. UCF's on the road, but have they played nobody? I don't know. What's the spread? K-State by 5.5. Why is K-State favored against anybody right now? That doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. This is weird. UCF on the road. I don't like that. I don't know. We're passing again. I know lots of passes. Let me get a drink real quick. All right, moving on from there. We got from Kansas State. Actually, let's shoot over here. Yes, we have Utah State and Vandy. Sorry, Vandy's 3-touchdown favorite. Vandy is a 3-touchdown favorite. Not a chance. So, well, no, don't care. Sorry, I just don't. I already told you I don't care about ECU or Central Michigan. That's a directional Michigan battle. Don't care. Georgia Southern James Madison. Don't care. Arkansas State Louisiana Monroe. Don't care. There's too many games to care about. Sorry. San Diego Northern. Nope. LSU Ole Miss. There we go. That's a game people care about right there. Ole Miss right there. Yeah, let's look at that one closer, shall we? Yes, we shall. And we see some numbers. The spread is currently Ole Miss at home by 1.5, and they are the same team. That they can't run the ball, but they can't stop the run, and they run the ball and they stop the run. So when they pass, they stop the pass. It's the same going back and forth. They're the same third down. They're the same fourth down. They're the same. Everything's the same. They're the same team. That's why it's a 1-point spread. That being said, it is an Ole Miss. So if you were to take this, I would lean Ole Miss, but am I going to bet on it with money based on statistics and everything? No, sorry, I'm just not. But I would lean Ole Miss just because if they're the same, I would lean the home team. Simple as that. 54.5. I don't like anything here. We look for clear differences. I need reds versus greens, not this bland mix of yellow. I don't like that. Not good for us. It's not good for all. That's not how we do things around here. So Ohio State and Washington. Let's go look at them because that's something. Ohio State is 8.5. It was 7.5 earlier. Now it's 8.5. So, but it started off at 13.5 supposedly. So who the hell knows what's going on in this one? The line movement is all over the place, and you see the numbers. They're 3-0. They're 3-0. Number one on the road at the unranked team. It's a 2:30 game? Yeah, 3:30 game Eastern. 3:30. You can kind of throw Julian Sand versus that pass defense. 60 seconds, not bad. That's good. That all cancels out. Number one third down. 75% third down completion in 3 games is actually damn impressive. That is amazing. Talent-wise, obviously Ohio State. Why is it only 6.5, 8.5, 7, whatever the number is? Why is it below 10? Now, Washington didn't get a single vote in the AP poll, which we all pretty much agree the AP is absolute garbage right now. So, Washington's A's ain't no joke. I don't think they're good enough to keep up with Ohio State. If it was neutral, I'll take Ohio State by 2 touchdowns easy. This is at Washington. And Washington can be a very loud place to play. So, I think Ohio State. This is one of the ones I want to watch the first drive and then I'll live bet it. That's what I'll do. I want to see how Ohio State handles their first road game of the year at a hostile Huskies area. So this will be a live bet, but for right now, it'll be a pass. I'm not going to take it in a video play. So I'll live bet this one for sure. Let's move on because I want to see how some of these teams come out. All these passes, I might add live bets throughout the day. That's why this is a good thing about being a member. You could see the live bets. So I put them out there. Me and others. It ain't just me. There's many other people. So Baylor and OK State. Not a chance I care about this game. OK State's, yeah, they got rid of, he's a man, he's fired. Yeah, he's gone. 20.5 for Baylor, not a chance I care about that. UConn and Buffalo, no. Akron, Toledo, no. Cal, Boston College. Something tells me to look at this one. I don't know why, but something's telling me to look at it. Boston College. Boston College is right here. Oh, that's why they're number 1 in passing versus 37. But both teams are so bad at running. Boston College run the air raid. That's all they want to do is throw. Crazy. Okay. But you're 19th and third down, which means you're really good at throwing, which tells me Boston College at home, and they're at home and is a cross country, so it's going to be still early for you. I'll take Boston College 6.5. I'm down for that. I can mess with that. Okay, so we got BC minus 6.5 at home. I'm okay with that. We can work with that one. So let's move on. Keep going. See, we got Indiana and Iowa. I'll look at that one. Iowa's unranked. That's not a problem. And we will go Iowa. Indiana's first row game. Coach talks a lot of shit. We know this. He has a big mouth, and he's backing it up sometimes. Look at these numbers. Now, given they just whooped in Illinois' ass at home. Now, these are 18 to 22-year-olds, so there's a lot of emotion involved. When you whoop a team's ass like that, how do you respond the next day? Because you're about to go up against a very, very physical Iowa team, and you are a 7-point favorite. That's it. Makes you wonder. You know everybody and their mama gonna be on Indiana after watching that last week, and everybody's like, well, Iowa can't throw. I don't know. Iowa might. Like the numbers, yeah. Pass defense is great, but still. I don't know. I lean Iowa. Believe it or not, I lean Iowa at home. Just something tells me that, yeah, they can't, but their defense is so good. That defense is nasty. I can't take them on the road. This is another one. Let me see how the first drive goes. So we're going to do a lot of that because it's their first game on the road this year. So there's several teams like that. Like, yeah, passing. We're playing smart. Bankroll management is the number one thing here. As long as your bankroll's good, you'll be fine. Don't go crazy. Let's see, Auburn, A&M, absolutely. We'll look at that one as well. Don't mind if I do. Auburn and A&M. Where the hell? There they are. Couldn't find them. Auburn can't throw. We know that. We'll see. Bo Nix. No, sorry. Jackson Arnold. Let's see. 11v30 at push. That's push. That's push. The Auburn advantage. Big Auburn advantage in run defense. Auburn advantage in third down because both teams defensively are great on third down. A&M's terrible on third down. They're both good at turnovers, takeaways. That leans Auburn as well. So Auburn has the advantages. Only problem is they're on the road. So, and their one game on the road was against Baylor, and they won that game. So another 2 games, they went 1-1. 1-1 on the road. I forgot the game at Oklahoma last week. How do I forget that game of all games? Still, can't believe that cover happened on a sack in the end zone for a safety at the last play. Amazing way to cover a game. All the main categories are lean, slight lean Auburn, nothing major. It's at A&M. I don't trust A&M too much. They can throw, but Auburn's defense is not bad. Back-to-back road games over Auburn is a little iffy. That's a little iffy, so I'm gonna pass. We're gonna be smart. If I had to lean, I'd probably take A&M, but 6.5. That's weird. That's weird. That's suspicious. Rice and Navy? No. Navy Federal Credit? I don't think so. Oh my. UCLA and Northwestern. Oh no, I got to do it. The toilet bowl game. Let's look at it. Absolutely, we got to look at this one. Ooh, that's good. That's good, bad. Oh my God. UCLA, what are you doing? What is you doing? They fired, let's say both defenses okay. The worst rush defense is UCLA. That has nothing to do with Amaliva, however you say his name. Northwestern is going to run on them all day. They can run. They can't throw, but they can run. And hopefully they focus on running. Northwestern is 6.5-point favorite at home. Not a chance I would bet this with your money, much less my money. So yeah, let's take a small break after that. That is hilarious. I gotta wash that taste out of my mouth. That game is disgusting. Yeah. All right, moving on from that wonderful game we just saw, we're going to Utah and at West Virginia. Absolutely, we're gonna look at that one. So let's go and pop that bad boy up over here. We go on West Virginia versus Utah, and we'll see. That's a lot of orange. That's a lot of orange. West Virginia cannot score points. 17 points in the last 3 is not good. 82, that's a push. That leans Utah. That leans you. Utah's going to run it down their throat. This is Utah. It's 12.5 though. West Virginia is 134 in third down percent, and they're 19th. And their defense is Utah is by a lot though. Ooh, West Virginia already got Pitt at home. Can they get Utah at home too? I don't particularly love the fact that Utah is not the best at passing the ball though. Does that make sense? That makes sense to you? Because to me it doesn't. So I know Utah's 12. I know they look decent, but 12.5 on the road. They've already had one road game. So actually, 2 road games. Let's look at their 2 teams they play on the road, just out of curiosity. Let's see, was they at this level or not? They at UCLA doesn't count, and at Wyoming. At Wyoming, 31-6. At UCLA, 43-10. So 33-point win to UCLA, 25-point win against Wyoming. I guess they could. This would be their 3rd road trip. They lost at home versus Texas Tech by 24, though. That's concerning. That's very concerning. So we're going to pass. We're going to be smart. Sometimes the best play is no play. Don't just take a play to take it. It doesn't make sense. So let's keep moving from here. Let's go on down. Hawaii and Air Force. No. Sorry. New Mexico State. No. Tulsa, Tulane. You know, after last week, I'm kind of intrigued. On this one because Tulsa looked good against Oklahoma State. It looked good. Tulsa, Tulane. There we go. Tulsa. There we go. Tulane 3-1. You can see the numbers. Tulane's 3-1, but their numbers are not good. They can run the ball. That's all they can do. And actually, they both can run the ball. Neither one can stop the run. You can kind of throw, and you're good at stopping the throw. But other than that, this game is trash. This game's ugly. Absolutely disgusting. Under maybe? What's the total? 52.5? This game could be 6-10, and that could be the final. This game is, ew. Defense is not good. No, I can't. No. Don't bet on bad games. Don't bet on bad games. Tennessee and Mississippi State. A lot of people picking Mississippi State to win the game. Just outright win. It's like, what? Really? Why? What do you know? What do you know that we don't? 5v4. That be that. Okay, you can throw. Tennessee's pass defense is absolutely disgusting. 33 versus 74. They can run the ball. That's close. Again, those line up. That leads Tennessee. It's Mississippi State plus 7.5 at home. They're 4-0. They won 4-0. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. Am I buying Mississippi State? Not really. Still not buying them. I mean, look at their 4 wins. The 4 wins aren't exactly like amazing. Like, oops, here, let me pull it up so you can see it. It's Southern Miss, Arizona State at home by 4, Alcorn State, and Northern Illinois. Okay, great. I already said I'm not high on Arizona State, so what does that say? Either Arizona State's not the 12th ranked team, Mississippi State's probably, I'm not feeling it. I think, but then again, here we go. First road game again. Bruh. First road game, and you can't stop the pass at home. How are you supposed to stop the pass on the road? And that's something they're going to do. They're going to throw it more, too. I think I just talked myself into Mississippi State. Oh, my God. Yeah. This place is going to be loud because those damn cowbells. I swear those cowbells are so damn loud. Okay, let's do it. Let's take the MSST plus 7.5. It sounds crazy, but I'm doing it. I don't care. Wild. I can't believe I took that. Cannot believe I did it. But, we did it. 7.5. All right, Liberty and Old Dominion. Come on now. Mississippi, Middle Tennessee State, or Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, and Kennesaw, absolutely. The Middle Tennessee is so bad, and Kennesaw is so bad too. Virginia Tech and NC State. Virginia Tech has a new coach because Pry is gone, as he should be. Disgraceful is what he was. NC State, Wolfpack. Where's NC State? They're down here somewhere. Found them. And what do we have here? 2-1. You can't stop the pass, and you're 71st in passing, 28 versus 75. So you can throw. The defenses can't stop it. You can run. That's a push. That leans to NC State. They're both good on third down offense. Over potentially. New coach, different team potentially. I don't know. It looks so bad though. I can't. Don't bet on bad teams. I'm telling you, don't do it. Just because of 53 games, you don't gotta make 53 bets. Okay, I don't know how many times I gotta say it. Jack State and Southern Miss, no. West Kentucky, Missouri, no. Memphis, FAU, no. Memphis by 14 on the road. This is a trap week. That's what this is. This is a trap week. Arizona at Iowa State. That's something we can look at. That's interesting. Other than that, Arizona, Iowa State, right there. Both defense is good. What's the total? 48.5. Give me 49. I'll take the under. Absolutely. Look at these defenses. 8.7 and 12. I don't care about their offense. I want their defenses. Defense amazing. And then 9th and 3rd down defense versus this 85th. Damn. So takeaways, number 1. Yeah, I'm going under 49 in this one. That's Arizona, and where's it at? It's on this list somewhere. There it is. I'm going to go under 49. I'm buying the half. I know, crazy. But I'm buying the 49 for sure. Let's move on to the next game, which is going to be, just a couple heavy hitters. That's it. First, we start off with Bama and Georgia. Wah. And we come down, we look at Georgia, and what do we have? Well, Bama is 9th in passing and 5th in pass defense. Those two lean Bama pretty nicely. They don't run the ball, but they supposedly are getting the running back. I heard people saying so. They're starting running back, which good luck. You can't run on Georgia. And Georgia runs somewhat. Bama somewhat stops it. Third down defense is not good, but then this is all decent. It's what, 3.5 now? It started off at high, it's come down, it's back to 3.5. You have two things here. Everyone's talked about. And you've seen people talk about. You know what they say. Georgia doesn't lose at home. They ain't lost since pre-COVID. We know this. Bama beats Georgia. This is what happens. Kirby has a Bama problem. He just can't beat his old school. It just happens. So, and Ty Simpson keeps throwing like this on this. Heisman talk all of a sudden if they win the game. If he throws like this, I mean, he's already 10th or 11th in a lot of the odds of it. So he might be 4th by the time this happens. So 3.5 over under 52.5. Do we feel this is going to be a higher scoring game? I do believe it is. I think they're going to have to score, and they're going to have to see if Georgia can keep up with them scoring. But Georgia's going to try to run the ball. So, I'm tempted to take Bama 3.5 too. I'm tempted. Something tells Ty Simpson looks so good the last couple games. That was Wisconsin and some FCS or whoever it was team, but man, everyone's picking Georgia and everyone's picking Oregon. And when everyone does that, you know what to do, right? You know what to do. It's like, ooh, I don't know why. Why is the line so low? Why is it low for like this for a reason? And they've been on the road. It was Florida State too, so I'm tempted. You know what? Props potentially. Props. Let's go look. Let's go look for the Meet the Simpsons. Simpson. How am I not? How's it not popping up? Do we not have any props yet? Oh, they do not have props yet for Saturday. Oh, well, that helps me. I can't really do that. That makes sense. Sure, whatever. That's fine. I'm doing it. 3.5. Such a nice. That's a key number. This is a field goal game. I can see it. Give me Bama 3 plus 3.5. I'm doing it. I don't care. Where the hell is it at? Oh, it's way down here. Okay. Let's see. We're going Bama plus 3.5. Everyone's taking Georgia. I don't care. I think Todd Simpson's going to carve up that Georgia defense. I think Georgia's going to try to run the ball on Bama's defense, but they're getting like their D tackle back too or something. So next game, let's move on. The biggest game of the weekend is Oregon at Penn State. I don't buy the hype around Penn State. I just don't. I don't think Drew Allar's that good. I don't think the coach is that good. He got his break because he was good at Vandy, and what has he done since? Lost to Ohio State a lot. So it just, I'm not a Franklin fan. I'm just not, never have been. So, and let me just look at the numbers. I bet they're going to look crazy. That's Missouri, UMass. We don't want that one. We want Penn State. Let's look at the numbers here. You're 3-0 at home. Your numbers, you're 64th in passing. And the people will say, oh, well, they haven't had to pass. Every other school does it. Why are you 82nd on third down if you haven't had to? It's because you can't. That's what the real answer is. Everyone's saying take Georgia and Oregon. I'm taking Oregon regardless because I trust Dan Lanning as a coach before I trust Franklin. Sorry. Franklin cannot win the big games. He's proven it. 82nd on third down is not good. 5.7 is nasty, though. That's nasty. 52.5. I feel in me, I'm thinking under. It is a whiteout, but you know the whiteout numbers are skewed. We know this because they schedule teams that aren't like top. Look at the whiteout history. If you're a Penn State fan, sorry, that's just the truth. I think I'm taking under 52.5. I feel this is going to be a lower scoring game, unless for some reason one team whoops the other team's ass. That could easily happen, but Oregon with the number 2 pass defense going up against this tells me Oregon all day. Sorry, but it also. That tells me Penn State a little bit because Penn State does have some dudes. Oregon, I can get Oregon plus 3.5 now. Oh, I got to do it. I'm taking both road teams plus 3.5. Is that crazy? That might be crazy. And guess what? I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm going ORE plus 3.5. Give me the 2 dogs. I might even put them together in a moneyline parlay. Underdog moneyline parlay. Yeah, that's psycho talk right there. Yeah. Crazy. Anyways, Washington State, Colorado State don't care. San Jose, Stanford don't care. App State, Boise don't care. There's not even a money line here for Missouri because it's 44.5. Okay. Kentucky, South Kakalaki. Let's look at those two now. Kind of sad the other ones are over, but whatever. South Kakalaki. Ew. Kentucky's first game. This should be a loss for Kentucky. South Carolina 5.5. South Carolina cannot run the ball. That's something new. They don't throw that well, but they can't stop the throw at all. So Sellers, if he's playing 100%, or even if he's not, whoever's playing for South Carolina is going to have a good day throwing the ball probably. They can run, but that's who they played. That's the question. I'm taking South Carolina at home 5.5. Give me Sandstorm. Absolutely. Where's South Carolina on this list? They're right there. Got them. Scar minus 5.5. I don't see Kentucky's not going to win a road game in the SEC. I'm sorry. They're just not going to do it. It's not a thing. So anything else? Marshall, Raging Cajuns? Nope. La Tech and UTEP? Nope. And BYU, Colorado. Yeah, you can't even see that one. Let me just open it so you can see it. BYU, Colorado is 7.5 BYU. This one we will look at. That's interesting because I lean, just blind thinking, I'm leaning BYU. Let's see. They don't pass very well, but they don't stop the pass. Those cancel out. Those cancel out. This is the running game. Basically, the line is going to be a big lean for BYU. BYU on the road, 7.5. I'll take 7. I will absolutely take 7. So BYU minus 7. Simple. That's all I need. So we're done. Simple as that. Wait, where did I put that? Right there. That should be in this square. There we go. Now I got to change so I can see it so it's white. Yeah, cool. That's not right either. I'll fix that. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plays. Much lighter than last week. Oh, just a weird week. It's a very, very weird week. So let's go to the schedules, take a look at everything, zoom out. So next week, let's take a little brief peek at next week. We have games on Thursday again. I'm not doing the Thursday game. I'll tell you that right now. It's a pass. Friday. Oh, that's a lot of passes here too. I'm going to tell you. Saturday, yeah. I'll still put the video up on Thursday, though. Not a problem. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Let me know if you have questions, put them down there, whatever. Check out the HQ if you want the spreadsheets for all the games, or just join the chat, or just get a nice typed out list, and check out Outlier for the props. So appreciate being here, and I will see you on Thursday next week to cover week 6. Peace.